Bnei Akiva, it's a way of life. It's a way of chesed, way of love of the state of Israel, the land of Israel, the nation of Israel. Even if he live in the diaspora, he live out of Israel, he have to feel connected to Israel. And that's what we try to teach the kids, the students of Bnei Akiva, and to offer to the entire community Zionist activities.
We try to enhance the knowledge of Israel and a love for Israel to the youth and to also adults that get involved.
What Bnei Akiva is it brings the real Israel. It brings the Tamimut, the pure, the holy Israel, in a real, tangible, concrete way to these kids.
It's a method of instilling an idealism in students and in our children, and that is essential in the society that we live in.
Well, originally I joined Bnei Akiva for mostly social reasons. Then after I joined, I started becoming more and more involved, and I really started to realize the impact that Bnei Akiva can make on people's lives and how important it really is.
You can sit in a classroom and teach about Eretz Israel, about Yishuv Haaretz, the Oraita, the Rabbanan, what's important. But Bnei Akiva gives you that practical aspect of do something about it, and there's a sense of satisfaction, there's accomplishment. So Bnei Akiva really does that.
Hillel is able to use Bnei Akiva as a resource to reinforce the teaching of the values of Tzionut and Torah v'Avodah, and those areas within the Tochnit of the school.
Well, it forces us to get together and discuss the events going on in Israel and how we can help Israel, how we can spread awareness about Israel. So Bnei Akiva really does force us to keep that connection.
One of the great strengths of Bnei Akiva is it teaches a young man or a young woman what it means to be a leader. It's not enough to participate. They have to take achrayut, responsibility.
It's not led from top down. In many ways, it's led by the kids. You give them a tremendous sense of responsibility early on, and they have to, fill those shoes, and they do.
The programs that they make are student-centered and very much have the students, be it the younger ones or the teens, at the center of the creation of the activity.
It taught me how to be a leader and how I should be connected to Israel, and without Bnei Akiva in my life, I wouldn't have my connection that I do with Israel.
We let the youth to lead the chapters, to lead the activities. We teach them about what it means to be a leader, that leadership, it's not just fun, it's a big responsibility for the entire community.
If you take a look at who the leaders are across the world in the Orthodox Jewish community, the Jewish community, often you will encounter leaders that grew up in Bnei Akiva.
What's amazing about Bnei Akiva is it links the youth from all the shuls, from all the schools, and it really enhances and it supplements everyone's particular youth programs.
It creates unity. It helps us realize that Jewish people as a whole are all one, and we have a homeland.
It brings Jews from all over the world in Israel and the diaspora together under a common goal and morals, and about teaching about Israel to the youth and about committing yourself to helping the land of Israel.
It's very important for the students to have the experience of Bnei Akiva because it gives them an outlet where they can get involved in something beyond their home and beyond the school in a way where they're able to have fun while they do it, and they can be children or teens or whatever it is in a wholesome setting, but it also is one where it's imbued with the values that they learn about and they live in their homes.
We can educate in the classrooms only up to a certain point. And a lot of it is practical, but it's practical if you go out and use it. Bnei Akiva takes that and really makes it practical. And it really has made a major impact across this country in Jewish education.
Our kids today growing up in the secular world, that they grow up with all of the different distractions that they have, need to be grounded with values. And I think that really Bnei Akiva is able to do it in such a positive way that kids who really imbibe what Bnei Akiva is teaching them really just grow and become leaders, and we've seen it over and over and over again. They are our future leaders.
They give the kids not only a healthy sense of Israel, but a healthy sense of Yahadut, of Judaism. And the goal is that we who failed to settle in Israel and live our lives in Israel, we want something better for our children. In Bnei Akiva, through Shalom, Liat, and the Madrichim, they provide that. They provide a real connection and a real life in Israel.
I think the ultimate goal of Bnei Akiva is to connect kids and adults to Eretz Israel, to the spirit of Israel, to the culture of Israel, to feel Kol Israel Arevim Ze Lazeh, that we and Israel hand by hand.